Hello, good evening, everybody. I hope you're all doing well. You're staying safe and staying alert. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I know it's been a while. Yes, it's been quite a busy couple of weeks or a few weeks for me, but I'm equally excited to be back here with you to share a short video of another project or learning process I have this week. I'm not claiming to be an expert in it. I'm just learning it, and I'm hoping that today I'll be able to put out there something wholesome out there in respect of this expertise I am learning. Anyways, as usual, my name is Oluwakemi Osege, and I have also got my daughter here with me, who is going to be assisting me with whatever it is she can assist me with today. And her name is
Chloe Osige.
And if you checked out, if you had a look at my YouTube channel, you will see that there's been some some subtle changes to some of the videos and also the page. It is as a result of her handwork. I think she's slowly proving herself and developing herself to becoming the creative director of Oluwakemi Osege channel, YouTube channel. Anyways, let's get down to business. Today we are going to be making cake pops. Yes, cake pops. I found this to be very challenging to create, especially with the candy mouth. It kind of stiffens or seizes, and because of that I get frustrated the first time. I tried it again the second time, it was a bit better, and then I tried it last week the third time. I had a better experience with it, so I thought I should try it again the fourth time. Hopefully it will be more or on the perfect side. So today we're going to be doing chocolate cake pops, and I've got some of my chocolate pieces or cut-offs cakes here, which I've brought out to use. I'm going to be using from some of that. I've got a big, to assist me to do that, I've got a big bowl as well. And I've got a buttercream. This is my homemade buttercream, which I make myself. And of course, I've got a tablespoon, which I'm going to be using to take out my buttercream. And this comes in handy with my cake pops. And of course, a plate, which I'm going to put my rolled out pop into. And candy melt. And I'll be using, of course, milk chocolate candy melt to coat my cake pops. Now let's get started. To start with, we are going to now put an amount of chocolate cake cutaways. I have washed my hands already, so don't be concerned. The last time I made it, my children loved it. They loved it big time. It went away in a short time. Well, so I put some quantity of. Let me put my so you can see probably a bit what I'm doing. I put my cake in that bowl, which I am going to squeeze into crumbs. And by the way, today's date is the 11th, for record purposes. Today's date is the 11th of July 2020, and it is just 11 p.m. That is 11 p.m. at night. I believe we started this video at about 5 minutes to 11. That's 10:55. All right, what I'm doing now is that I am trying to disintegrate, if I can use that word, the cake bits into like a grainy texture to make sure there is no big lump in the cake. This is my very specially made or specially created chocolate cake recipe. It receives quite good responses from our clients. yes, the cake crumbs, it should be like this, crumbly like that, like sandy texture. That's what the texture we're trying to achieve. We're trying to make sure that there's not even a bit of a lump left in the cake. Okay, so that's what we're trying to achieve. And then into that mixture, I am going to add about 2 tablespoonfuls of buttercream. Too much butter. I understand the secret to this is not to add too much buttercream, because you don't want it to be all mushy, like something that have been chewed in the mouth and spit it out. No, that's not the goal. I think that was my mistake in my first attempt. So I researched, read about it, and then looked out for do's and don'ts. So the last time I did it, it was better. So I'm going to add 2 tablespoonfuls of buttercream into this batter, into this, and then again continue with my mixture and mix it together until the buttercream is properly incorporated into the cake crumbs. And then make sure again it goes back to the usual texture of grainy but slightly moldable. Until you're able to, when you squeeze like that, you can create a mold. Yes, that's the perfect texture we're aiming at, right? So I'm going to continue until I do not see any white. That means any white in the crumb. That's the buttercream. So until everything is properly incorporated and I can't see any whiteness of cream in the cake. So now I'm going to begin to roll into a bowl. To assist me with doing that, I'm going to use this, so because I want to get a perfect bowl in this texture. Trying to get a perfect bowl, so I'm using this tool. I'm not sure what you call it, but it's Cake Pop's scoop. So squeeze it as best as you can, right? When I bring it out, I turn it to the other side again and press it so that this will help me to avoid any division, in the center of the ball. You can see, so this one is trying to divide into 2. So I'm going to put it again there, like that, sideways, to seal it up with the cup. Then you continue like that. That's my perfect cake pop. Continue like that until you have gotten all your cake balls, right? Believe it or not, it took me about 40 minutes to get this done. A total of 26 balls. Yes, about 40 minutes to get it rolled up properly like this. And the next stage is now, I'm now going to place this in the freezer for about 20 minutes to let it properly set. You can put it in the fridge. I want mine to be set quickly, so I'm going to place them in the freezer for about 20 minutes. And I'll see you back in 20 minutes. Hello, welcome back. It's been at least 20 minutes now, and we've now progressed. I'm going to be taking out the cake pops from the freezer. Right? I've got my cake pop sticks, and I've got about 150 grams of milk chocolate in this glass bowl. On my burner, I've got water in a saucepan streaming, which I am going to using a double boiler. That's what they call it. I'm going to try to melt my candy melt, and I'll come back to you shortly. I brought the chocolate out of the double boiler now, and then just turning it around to make it melt a bit more. In order to loosen the consistency, to make it loose for easy use, one of the tips is to add the vegetable shortening, about a teaspoon of it, to loosen the consistency a bit, make it easier to use, which I've just done. I've just added vegetable shortening in this country, so it makes it a bit pliable. In this country, the common vegetable shortening used in this country is Trex. You can see it's made it easy to. If I'm going to dip my cake pops in there now, to be easier. So this is what I have now. So like a melted chocolate. Yes. Just let it cool a bit. I'm now going to start by dipping this into my cake pop. I've got a total of 26 balls in there. So what I'm going to do now is to dip this into the cake pop, into the chocolate melt like that, candy melt, and then insert it halfway into my individual cake pops. Halfway into it, like so, gently. I'm not sure if you can see. Insert it halfway into my individual cake pops, gently. Do that for all the cake pops. All the cake balls. Now I've inserted all the pop sticks or sticks into halfway into the cake balls. I'm going to put this back in the fridge at least again for another 10 minutes, or in the freezer, and I'll come back to you in 10 minutes. We're back now, and I'm now going to start with the dipping into chocolate or candy melt. I have brought out the cake pops from the fridge, some of them. I'm not sure this candy melt is going to be sufficient, but I'm going to pour it into this mug. I had a transparent glass. I don't know where my children, I think it was the last one I had. I believe they've broken it again. So I'm going to use what I've got. So I'm going to put this in this mug just because of the narrow shape, to enable easy dip of the cake pop inside it. I doubt if this is going to be enough for all the cake pops I have prepared, but in anyhow, when we get to that stage, we'll prepare another candy melt. So I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with this one that I have now. Right. Yeah, I've got proper consistency to melt, to dip my pops into. Right. I'm just going to, that's it, just going to dip into until it is all covered, and then bring out, allow the excess to drip. You're not seeing to drip. And in this little bowl, I've got some sprinkles. So I'm just going to dip the top of my candy melt, my pop, into that sprinkle, just the top. That's what I'm doing. That's the kind of design I'm making. I think if it does what I'm trying to do, I'll be glad. Look like it's not doing what I'm trying to do, but we'll correct it on the next one. Okay, so we'll do again the second one, dip until it's covered, and then bring out and let the excess drain off. So with this one, I'm going to apply it myself on top of that. I'm going to dip it into that. Just want to try to capture half of the tip, not all of them. That's what I'm aiming at. Just half of the tip, not all of them. And then I've got the styrofoam here, which I'm placing the pops in onto to properly set. Hello, yes, so we are back, and that's the complete cake pops that I've completed. Chocolate cake pops that I have completed. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed your time with me this evening. If you like this video, if you think you've learned something, please like, share, and leave a comment. Or if you think there's something I could have done better, again, I will be very excited or very appreciative of your feedback, constructive feedback. Please leave a comment, leave a word for us as to how we could get better with this. And thank you. God bless you and have a good night rest. Bye bye. Take care.